Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Here's King. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. It'll be the fifth meeting of a strenuous 7-game road trip. Here's King. Offensive board. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from three.
Yes, sir.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Watson. Launches it. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Kuzma. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. From the baseline. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. King's got 44.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And the Timberwolves going with him. Seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Goodwin in at the point guard position. Here's Goodwin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's King. Three-pointer, no good. And the Bucks shooting the rock well at 46%. That one drops for him.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. Pass to King. From outside the arc. Oh, another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now Johnson fires from deep. Randolph grabs the miss. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's King. Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Drops in the three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Smith. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Goodwin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Goodwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding...
You earned that one. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
One of the purest strokes the game has ever seen. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Young is out there with Hansen. Then there's Brown. Then it's Sarr, and it's Reynolds in at the small forward position. Young's shot is off. King outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Again, Young missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. King's shot is off. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the wing right side. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
For three, King, that's good. King's got 9.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Young passes to Reynolds. Sarr with it. Here's Hansen. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Kept alive. Young. The kick out to Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
King, that's good.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Brown outside. Pass to Young. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From downtown, rebounded by Hansen.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
From past the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Very tough loss to them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
They deserve a lot of credit for being aggressive, though. I mean, they got to the line a bunch because they forced the issue.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from King. And Sarr throws it down.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Dillingham's checked in for Clark. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Heroes checked in. Young's shot is off.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
King, that's good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Drills the three-pointer. King's got 24.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, hit knife inside.
King's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here is Young. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Young, following the 3 moments ago from King. Lets it go with the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Young with the ball. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Into the switch here. Wizards trail by 14. They've got King. Also, Dillingham out there. Anthony Edwards out there with Derek Lively. And Gay is in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. B.A. thanks.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the paint, here's Young. And a wide open look for Hero. All 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's King. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Collins, a screen on Edwards. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period.
Connects from 3-point range.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
King, that's good.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Young, no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the layup. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good on the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And let's move on and see the top. And that is our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from King.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Reynolds. Down out there with Song. Then it's Hansen. And it's Young in at the point. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
King with the steal. Fires for three. And again for three.
And each and every game, every year, I'm blown away by his consistency from that range.
Well, you look at him now, he's tied for second most threes in NBA history. I mean, that's mind-boggling. Offline with his three. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a hand.
Connects again from distance.
It's amazing what his ability to stretch the floor has done for the offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history and will immediately start gunning for that number one spot. And the shot goes in.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Timberwolves, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
King's shot is off. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Clark over to help. And a wide open look for Song. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Young for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Lively's. King, left side. The three. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And Lively pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Launches a three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 22.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Reynolds passes to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Young's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Brown, back to Young. And Lively pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Sarr throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's King. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that... for the Timberwolves. The Wizards also changing it up. Sarr's checked in for Zach Collins. Brown comes in for George. And Hansen subbed in for Tyler Hero. Sarr, the pass to Brown. Young from outside. And again, Washington no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's King. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
And multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The Wizards with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hansen can hit.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
King's shot is off. Down low. Ball stolen. A three ball. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The Wizards with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Here's King. Offensive rebound. Good, that's another bucket.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Young from outside, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
MP already have the sweetest stroke in the game. Now it's official.
Great win tonight, MP. New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Edwards, and it's Gabe in at center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, they've got Hardy, Zion Williamson out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to Which team wants to run back on defense? You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch him out.
Buries it from three.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
They get it again. The three, Hardy. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And it's King missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson outside. Pass to Hardy. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Hardy. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Here's Williamson. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Williams is checked in for the Pelicans. And the Timberwolves also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Pass to King. Shoots over Hardy. Baseline jumper right on the money. King's got 10 points in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Ryan, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right. He is. Is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
From deep, Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The three, Hardy. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's King. Nails it from beyond the...